What's up? This is Free Hypes with a tech review, and I'm very excited to be checking out this watch today. This is the Garmin Forerunner 620 and is a top-of-the-line GPS running sports watch with touchscreen capability. Now, I've been using this watch for the past 3 months, which is the Garmin Forerunner 220. I actually did a video on this, so if you want to check that out, it's on the channel, and I've been very happy with it. And I actually told myself I was not going to buy this watch right here. But with summer coming up and all the good things I've heard about it, I could not resist, so I went ahead and splurged for this. And this is definitely not a cheap watch. This retails for $400 without a heart rate monitor included, which is what I have right here. And if you want the heart rate monitor, that's an additional $50. So, definitely an expensive product, but in my eyes, 100% worth it. I can't say enough good things about Garmin. They make awesome products for running and other sports, and this is definitely an investment if you're a competitive runner or even just someone who likes to run a lot. It's going to last for years to come, and Garmin has great customer service. So yeah, $400 is a lot, but definitely something you're going to use every day, and you're going to get a lot of use out of it for years to come. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. Most likely, and I'm assuming I'm going to enjoy this watch a lot, so I may keep both, but most likely I'm going to sell the 220 and hold on to the 620. So that's my plan, but let's get into this unboxing. As you can see, nice compact box, smaller than previous Garmin generation watches. Nice graphics on every side. And the box is a nice quality, slightly better than the 220. Got this nice pull-out feature, and this is a heavy piece right here. So let's check out what's inside. Got our watch right here, and got our USB charger. Once again, no outlet piece for charging. Not a problem. I'll just use an iPhone charger. I guess most people do just plug their watch in the computer nowadays, so I guess that's what Garmin's doing. Got our quick start manual right here. And then we have the watch itself. So pull this out really quick. And just looking at this watch, it is extremely sleek, very nice looking, very similar to the 220, but I gotta say this blue and black really blends in together well. And I already think I like this a little better. Nice silver buttons on the sides. So I'm gonna go ahead and play around with this a little bit, get used to it, take it on a few runs, and I will report back, guys. Alright, so I've had some time to play around with this, also taken the 620 on a couple runs, and my initial impressions are that it is a fantastic watch. Very happy with it, and most likely going to be keeping this one and selling the 220. The 620 is basically everything the 220 is, and it just has some additional features if you choose to use them, and then of course it has the touchscreen, and the touchscreen is probably why I'm keeping this, because it's just really fun to use, a great feature to have, and it's very easy to use as well. Just show you guys a comparison really quick of the watches before we go into the 620. Honestly, they are almost identical. Got some visual differences, but the actual faces of the watch are the same dimensions, according to Garmin's website. And the faces as well are both 1-inch color displays. So very similar in that respect. The Garmin Forerunner 220 does have 5 buttons because it has 2 right here, and up and down, but other than that, pretty much the same as well. I do like the buttons on the 620 better. The silver looks a bit nicer, but yeah, very similar watches overall. The 620 also weighs 1.5 ounces, extremely light watch. You don't even feel it on your wrist, so very happy about that. For comparison, the 220 weighs 1.4 ounces, so this is a 1/10 of an ounce heavier. Never gonna know the difference when it's on your wrist, so very light device. Great technology put into such a compact size. Checking out the exterior, we got a nice blue and black colorway. Blue on the underside of the strap. Really like how this looks. This watch also comes in a white and orange colorway, but I'm a fan of black. Moving up towards the face, like I said, 1-inch color display. Very nice colors on this. Garmin's definitely leading the way in GPS running watches, as they have been. Checking out the buttons, this comes with 4 buttons. Your upper left is going to be the power button and also your backlight. Lower left is the time of day button, which basically just brings up the clock so you can see what time of day it is whenever you'd like to. On the right side, our upper right button is going to be a Running Man logo, and that is going to help you start and stop your run. Finally, this button in the lower right is the Connect button, and this is a feature unique to the 620. Really cool feature. You can just set it up so that your runs and all your data on the watch go straight to your computer via Wi-Fi if you press this button. So very happy about that. And this button also does act as your lap when you're in run mode. So yeah, as you saw by the side-by-side, same design as the 220 that I'm a fan of. I'm really a fan of these screws right here that make it very comfortable around your wrist because it gives so much flexibility to the watch. So definitely happy about that. So besides the buttons, as you can see on the face, we have two icons on the sides, and these are also touchscreen enabled. You got this arrow right here, which is going to help you navigate through menus, mainly go back through previous menus, so that's touchscreen. And then on the right side, you have 3 bars, and that is the main menu, so that's how you get to that. So let's go ahead and unlock this. Tap to unlock. And as you can see, you got this flashing red in the corner, and when you're outside and that goes up to the top, it turns green, and you have locked onto your satellites. Very good satellite reception on this watch. Same chip as the 220, and it locked on in 30 seconds the first time I ran. Also, regarding accuracy on the run, I went for 2 8-mile runs, and both were within 100 meters accuracy. And I do live in an urban environment, so that's pretty much what I expected. I knew Garmin was going to be fantastic because the 220 has been so accurate for me, so I didn't expect anything less from this one. But good to be able to say that, you know, it is extremely accurate, and probably, you know, the best watch that you can buy. Let's check out the menu a little bit. I will say before we get into the menus, I'll mention the features that this watch has that the 220 doesn't. But to be completely honest, I'm really not using most of the features, so realistically, it's not really justifiable for me to be using the 620. I'm really just going to be keeping it because of the touchscreen, because it's so cool. But you know, people who get the heart rate monitor version will probably get a lot more out of this watch than I am. But you know, I'm still a competitive runner. I just enjoy the touchscreen a lot, and you know, I'm so happy with my purchase. So as you can see, we have our history, records, settings, VO2 max. This is unique to the 620. So if you run outside for 10 minutes with your heart rate monitor, it will set up your VO2 max, which is kind of an indicator of what fitness level you're at. And you can just kind of work with that from there. So kind of a cool tool, data analysis tool to have. And then Recovery Advisor also requires a heart rate monitor, but kind of lets you know what your rest time is during different activities, and also just another cool analytical feature to have on the watch. So this watch is waterproof up to 50 meters, so showering it is going to be fine. And I did say on the 220 review that swimming was not okay. I want to retract that statement. Swimming is okay in these, and the 620 and also the 220. 50-meter waterproof rating is suitable for swimming, so I apologize for that. So features that this watch has, it has all the, you know, general Garmin features that most of the current watches have: auto pause, auto scroll, auto lap, vibration alert, which is one of my favorites, advanced workouts. And a really great thing about this one is that it has virtual partner again. The 220 did not. And I had the 210 before, and it had virtual partner, which was always fun. You kind of get a little running man, and you can kind of compete against him on your run. You set up your own goal and whatnot. So definitely nice to have virtual partner back on this watch. So you do need the heart rate monitor if you want to take advantage of those special features such as VO2 max and recovery. You can also have a cadence feature, which lets you know how many times you're hitting the ground per minute. That's helpful if you're interested in that. 180 is kind of the ideal for most runners, 180 steps per minute. You also get your ground contact time, and you can calculate your current race fitness. So all those things come with using the heart rate monitor paired with the 620, which is what I'm not going to be doing. Those features don't appeal too much to me personally. I just like to get the time, distance, and pace. And the touchscreen, like I said, is the main selling point for me. So um, I could probably get away with still using the 220. I don't need the 620, but it's just such a cool watch. I can't say enough good things about it. But if you are interested in those extra features, this is the one for you. And even if you're not, if you're looking for a cool watch, you don't mind spending the money, and you're going to be using it for a long time, this is still definitely an ideal choice, and definitely something to look into. So that's pretty much it. Hope you guys got a good look, good comparison of Garmin's two newest models. And if you guys have any questions, just let me know. I'll be continuing to run with both watches for a while, so anything you might want to comment or ask, just feel free. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more videos. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you